Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back inside of Space Engineers, and for today's episode we are going to build a starter base and start getting some basic resources developing over here. And in the previous episode, if you guys happen to catch that, we basically started fresh on a vanilla planet Earth type place, and we were all sideways. I landed over there and ended up transforming our drop into kind of a little basic jump ship to transfer our supplies over to a better location, which is near this lake area right there, which has some better resources in it. And so yeah, so basically we're going to start building our base over here, and I've kind of started a little bit with a kind of a starter tower platform over there that we need to get power on and start transferring the rest of the stuff on our ship to over there and start developing some more advanced components and things like that. But first, we just had a pod drop in over here, so we need to go and check out this thing, because these little pods that drop, they only last a certain amount of time. So if we don't get to them, then they will blow up or disappear or something like that. So we have 11 minutes to unlock it or get the resources out of it, tear it down, and then we'll be good. So this one's a little ways away. I'm keeping my eye out for rocks and stuff too. Certain rocks have good resources in them. Okay, is that it right there? There we go. It's hard to see. I don't see any rocks anywhere. Okay, let's land right over here. And sometimes these things, I don't know why, but they'll start running away from you and stuff and rolling around. Okay, let's see. How do we access this thing? That is not what I need to access. Here, access this, then we need to claim it. Okay, ooh, what is that? What the heck is that? The plushie? Okay, we got a different grinder. I already have a better grinder, so now I have two of them. And a space credits. Wow, that's a lot of that. Is that a lot of space credit? Man, that seems like a lot of space credits. Okay. I don't know. I'm not really sure how space credits work. And here's the other thing. We might be able to try our luck and get something out of this, but we've got nothing. Now we can kind of roll it over. Anything on the bottom? There's nothing on the bottom. Let's grind this down real quick and get back to our ship. Alright, grinding the last little bit of this stuff up, and now we can head back to our ship. Where the heck it's at? Where is... Gotta look for the little things. Okay, coming back to our ship here. So let's land from our jetpack, and let's throw all this stuff. I don't know what to do with that thing. So, I don't know what to do with space credits either, but we're going to need to figure that out. And let's just dump all this into... Oh, I think our thing is full. Wow, I think I actually filled everything up in our container here and our ship. So let's start adding some things over, using up these resources over here to build some things. So basically, here's what I've done so far. Marked a few places on the lake out here that have certain resources like nickel, iron, and cobalt, and there's a couple of silver nodes and gold I think I found as well. So I don't think we can melt those down. I tried and it just gave us stone, so I think I wasted a little bit of silver, and I think we need a different tool or something to access or be able to mine the silver and gold. So basically we need to get power stations set up here and some basic refineries and things like that, so we can start producing better things. And so from the tutorials that I've kind of gone through, it's best to build a tower that's like 10 to 15 stories or blocks tall, so that it has good wind and everything. And we're going to end up using wind generators, so we're going to find wind, type in wind generators right there, move that to our bar, and it looks like it was already there. So yeah, so we have these little wind turbines, and we can cruise up here, start placing these down somewhere. They should snap. So you should snap right there. What do we need to put that down? Need Interior plates, motors, construction, girders, computers, interior plate. Wow, we need a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's go get the stuff for that real quick. And do that. Alright. And let's see. So we need interior plates. We'll grab 100 of those. We'll grab 100 of those, 100 of those. Girders. Let's put that up. And get some girders maybe. And I think those computers, right? Oh, I don't think I have enough. Can I split? I think I can split these. Let's split these. I'll just put 50 back in our inventory and then put 100 computers. Okay, this should be good now. So now let's go travel up here. And let's see if we can get some of these wind turbines down right to there. And then can we put one? I want to put one. I think I can put one right there. I kind of set this up so that we can put several of them up. Now, from what I understand, they kind of take a 3x3 type grid. And we just have another drop pod coming in. Right up there. See it coming down? Okay. And I don't know how many of these we need, but I'm going to just see if we can put several of them. I don't know if they work upside down or what, but that'd be cool. Okay. Aye. That hurt. Are we about to run out of hydrogen? Oh, I am. Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yep, I see that. Okay. Like I said, we got to watch out for our fuel. Let's get back to the ship. We're back at the ship. Now we have to get over here and heal ourselves, refresh everything so we can access this panel to do that. And let's go get some more hydrogen. Refill this. We're all good now on hydrogen, so we can go back to placing our turbines. Alright, what was that? The 7. And let's stick that on right there. Put one right there. I don't know how efficient they are when they're sideways, but I guess we'll figure it out. And I don't know if what do we need? I need more what? 8 more motors. Oh god, we need lots of motors. Okay. Let's go do the motors. I think I made a ton of motors. Let's grab these motors. Alright, we have 47. Okay, here we go. Should have enough to make a couple of these. And we only need to get them up to that line. Forgot about that line. Ah, girder things. Alright, let's go get more of those. Not sure if there's a way to get bigger backpacks to carry more stuff, but that would be very handy. I just finished getting these things up and going and finish off that one. I just got all of those up and going, and I don't know how much, I don't think we have the ability to access how much power these have yet. So we need to build I think a basic like refiner thing. So let's go see what materials we need for that thing. Let's land here. And let's put all this back in our thing over here. So, what am I doing? Refill that for a second. Okay. And we need let's see, we need a basic refiner and an assembly thing. So, what do we need? We need steel plates, construction, motors, and computers. Okay. So, we need steel plates. Those are computers, construction, and what was the other thing? Motors. Okay, that should give us a lot. I think we need to. How many motors do we have? We don't really have that much. I don't think we need any girders, do we? Oh, I can't put that. I was trying to transfer those. Okay, so let's go over here and put down this thing on top of here. And I'm not really sure where to put this. We're just going to put it in the back over this way. So, alright, what do we need? We need the refiner. Let's put this on our grid right there. And which way do we need to turn this thing? I'm not sure. Okay, that's... Is there an arrow right there? Like, what is the... Is there an input or an output? I don't remember which way these go. Okay. Let's just see if it goes like... Does it go like that? Or like that? Let's put it like that for right now. Oops. Key. And let's see if we can build it. Did I grab... I did have steel plates, didn't I? I think we got it working, but... Alright, so this, we can access things, and we can start putting, like, different ores in here. So, let's go over here. I tried to move my ship closer to the base, but it's too heavy. And I can't do it. Also, there's a little component in there behind the seat. It got damaged, and I don't know if we need that or not. It's a signal thing. So where are the... Okay, that's nickel ore. Can we... how much of that do we have? We have ice, iron. Okay, let's just take all this out. And then let's start transferring these over here. Give me a minute. Oh, okay, so that is functioning. It is turning nickel into ingots. And if we look on our control, we can now see how much power we have. This thing requires, let's see, 330. Fire input, refine, power efficiency, 100. How do we, oh here, we can click on our wind turbines. There we go. So that one's making 200, not a lot. That one's making 280, 280. Oh, that one's making 4. I don't even know which one that is. So all these are making a lot more power. Bet these are the ones that are like not sideways. I think the ones that are sideways are making less power. So we have 5 on top making more power, I think. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. Oh, there's one that's not making as much. Maybe the one in the middle isn't making very much because it's blocked by the others. We gotta go power up. We're running out of juice. Okay, we are all powered up now. And we have to keep coming back over here to refill hydrogen. And what was the other thing? Now we need a assembler, I believe, and some storage. So let's see, we need, let's grab 100 of those, steel plates, computers, interior plates, and motors. Oh, I can't do motors? Alright, let's do the, alright, what do we need for the assembler? Here's the basic assembler. Let's put that down over here. And that requires steel plate, construction, components, motors, and displays, and computers. Holy cow, requires a little bit of everything. Alright, let's do this. I think we have all the basic materials, so we can put this thing down. Let's go down here. And I don't know if they're, again, know which. Okay, so there's only one out, so I think we need to connect that to here, like so, and then build that. Oh, I don't think we have enough computers. Let's go get some computers. And motors. There we go, we got the assembler made. Let's go ahead and finish this off so that it's a little stronger. And now we need a storage module. While that is producing some materials there. Let's Let's see what we need for storage. Got it. We have a cargo, so let's go with the medium size, or I don't know if that's small or medium. That's huge. Alright. And let's rotate that around. Cargo container. Not sure which way. Okay, I guess they all go like that. So we're going to put a cargo container. Oh, we need what? Interior plates. Good grief. Alright, let's get some interior plates. We got the interior plates. There we go. Put that down. Let's build this up. Oh, we need metal grids. I think I have some of those. Wait, what was the other thing we need? Just grab some metal grids and some tubes. So I should be able to finish that off. How many? We only need from. Oh, I need construction. Dang it. Oh yeah, I think I have everything. There we go. Alright, we need some more interior plates to finish it, but it's functional. Alright guys, I just spent a little bit of time moving all of our materials over to this storage from our storage on our little dropship over there, and now I need to build a conveyor piece to go in between here, and then I think after that we will then move the, what is it, the survival kit that's on our drop pod over here, and that will allow us to make some more items without running back and forth so much. So let's see, where am I going? Conveyor, and that's a conveyor 2. There should be one that has like a plus on it, right? Yeah, conveyor, is that it? Let's see if that's it. If that's it or not. Should be, it's a junction. Oh wait, that is it. Actually, let's just scroll through all the different, there we go. Okay, so now we should be able to stick that in. Oh dang it, what do we need? We need interior plates. So grab some interior plates, probably some of those, probably some of those. I don't know what else we need. Yeah, motors and small tubes. Okay, so small tubes and some motors. Okay, well, alright, let's just get that in place and then start it. Okay, and grab some motors. See, that makes it a lot easier. Why? Oh no, tubes. There we go. Nice. Okay. So that is completed, and it's green, so it shows green, which means it's taking items from here and moving them into there, I guess. So, or we should be able to access it all through there, I guess. So now we come to the crate, or whatever storage container, and access everything. So we have the basic assembler, we have the basic refinery, and we have the small cargo. So that is a small cargo. Okay. And the next thing is to put the other thing here. So I think let's go refill energy. Okay. Actually, we can probably take this down. I don't think there's anything in here. So that's in the survival kit. We need to move all this out of our survival kit. Oh man, we got too much stuff. So we still have some things in the container too. All right, let's get over here. So just took off the cargo over here and broke it down. Let's go ahead and refill, because this will be the last time we'll be able to do this over here. And we need to move this over there also. So let's put that there. And I think we're going to be okay. So now we need to, we're going to go ahead and save just in case I mess this up, because that would be no good. And now we should be able to make our survival kit over there. There we go. So that is out, and we should be able to take it over here and rebuild it. Alright, let's do G and survival kit, put it down right there. And we need to rotate it so it's the right direction, like that. Okay. And let's build it. Should have the materials to build it. We need 12. So I said that interior plates. So I guess you don't get everything back when you break these down. Okay. Oh, steel plates, it said. I wish it automatically pulled stuff out of your inventory. That'd be very handy. We'll fully build this up. There we go. 100%. And now we can sit here and click on it to repair ourselves like that. Now it doesn't replenish our hydrogen. We still have to go back to the ship because we have to basically move that over here also. Okay. Doing good there. All these supplies in here. Small container. Very nice. Okay, cool. So now we have basic little setup and yeah, all right. So we'll finish breaking down the ship over there. First, I want to go explore before we get too far in base building. I want to refill our thing real quick. Oh crap, I put the container. So now go get our container, put it back in there. And all right, so now there is a station over here. Let's see, anything drop while we're doing all that? Nope. All right, let's go over to the station. I think it's pretty close. 2 neutral signals, it says. Let's go explore this. I don't really... Do we need weapons for over here? Oh. Okay. It says neutral. So I hope that's a good sign. Oh, is that a gun? Oh, it's doing stuff. Okay. Are you cool? Okay. Alright. Oh, there's another gun. What do we do over at this place? Huh, how do we get up there? Well, I guess I could fly. That's probably how we get up there. Always afraid about that. Regional headquarters. Oh! What did that say? I need to go get my stuff, man. Okay, so we weren't supposed to get up there? I thought it said is like neutral. Alright. Oh! Is it firing at me? It's firing at me? How's it firing at me, man? That's not cool. Probably should have saved before I went and checked that out. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Ah.
Fuel critical.
Yep. Fuel is critical because I don't have my extra container. Shoot. Alright. Let's just see if we can kind of like sneak up over there real quick. Alright, where's my... I'm going to have a bunch of death points. Body location. Don't try not to run into a tree. Man, how did my body get way over here? Okay. Oh, that just has all those things in it. Jeez. Okay, can we sneak up on it? Let's try. Okay. Wow, 1 hit. Alright guys, gonna try this again. I just did a reload on this just to see if we can figure out what we did over here to make these guys mad. So, alright, they are not firing at us yet. But as soon as we got onto their platform, like we got inside, this thing was not happy. So, looks like there's some containers right there. Do we need to take this place out? Like, I don't understand what we do with this place. All right, we have another unidentified place at 7,000 over there. And then I think there's another one over in a different direction. I can't remember. Let's go up high and see if we fly over. Does that make them mad? Nope. And then there's one up in space somewhere. I don't know where it's at now, but we did have a signal from up there. So let's go down and see if there's a place we can get to over here. I don't see any doors. Okay, there's a ladder. If I touch this, oh wait, there's a control panel. It's what? Blocks owned by another player cannot be accessed if they are not shared with others. You can hack blocks by replacing their computer parts with a grinder and welder to gain access. So as soon as we go up there, I'm assuming it's going to shoot us, maybe? Okay. Okay, access denied. If I come down, okay, well, it's not doing anything. If I grind that away, access denied. I don't think I can build computers yet, so that's kind of an issue. Alright, so we'll have to come back here, figure this out, because there's a little station inside there and some blocks we might be able to access. Alright, if you guys know how to access this and what to do with this base, that would be great so that I don't die. I would like to get inside there. But it looks like we need to hack it or destroy some part of it. I wonder if we can destroy the floor and come into the bottom. But that may still have things locked on it. I don't know. Let's come over here, refill hydrogen. Okay, cool. Okay, so can we make a hydrogen, what is this thing called? O2 generator, okay. Let's see if we can make an O2 generator over here so I don't have to keep running back and forth. I guess we can plop it onto the end of this thing, right? Let's see, O2. There's an O2 generator. Drag that down there. Okay, that looks kind of big. Just rotate it around like so. So what is... I'm not really sure. Maybe like that? Huh. We need steel plates. More steel plates. I thought I had steel plates. That back, grab some of those, grab some of those. I need motors, of course. Display. Large tubes. I think we need a large tube for this, but I don't see that I have any. Maybe they're somewhere else. Where did my large tubes go? I thought I had some. I might have to get them from that. We might have to scrap that in order to get large tubes. Is that thing that big over there? Must be weird. Okay. Alright, we need more steel plates. Okay. Oh, is it functional? No. And what do we need? We need two large steel tubes, some motors, and computers. I think I have that in my inventory, right? Oh, I don't. Okay. There's interior plates. We don't need steel plates. We needed motors. and computers and tubes, right? All right, we have enough for that. So we need large steel tubes. Okay, let's go get our grinder on and go take this thing apart. All right, so this should give us steel tubes. Yeah, we just got steel tubes off of that. We're not going to destroy it completely. All right, and oh, did we not get the steel tubes? Crap. I think we also have steel tubes in our... Where did I had a bunch of steel tubes? I know I did. Let's grind that.
Very full.
Oh, there's one right there. Oh, geez, just busted out the bottom of my thing. Okay. Well, let's grind this down.
Inventory full.
And let's go figure out inventory situation. How? Hit the wrong key. I think I have everything now, so yeah, there we go. Golly, that was crazy. Alright, let's go over here. There we go. And let's finish grinding this down. Oh, geez. That's our inventory of ice. Alright, so there's a bunch of little tube things inside there that was sharing everything. I see. Okay. Never really saw what the inside of this thing looked like, but I've totally messed this thing up now. So no going back. So this is our base, starter base. And let's see, I died a minute ago, so I have a body over there somewhere. Okay, was that thing inside of there? That didn't seem like that was there. So, all right, so now we can transfer this ice into there, and we can put oxygen in there. Then this should fill. There it goes. It did fill. Good. All right, nice. And then if we come over here, this should actually, yes, it replaced our hydrogen also when we did that. Very nice. Okay. So now I saw a drop pod land somewhere. There it is. Okay, let's go grab this thing. We need to make a mining vehicle too, so that we can grab some materials a little easier. It's gonna be next on the list. Okay, here's a drop thing. Can't access it over here. Here we go. Hopefully we get something. Give me something good. Nope. Man. Cheesy. Can't do anything with these computers. I guess I can claim it. And then can we push it? Push. What's on this side? Alright, there is some construction pieces, some scrap. Looks like there's another door or something right there. Okay guys, so after dealing with a couple of drop pods that landed around, I came over here and I did a little extra base building. Basically I added this assembler right here. I don't know what the difference is between this one and this one. I mean, obviously this one's a basic one and this one is larger, and it has some other I guess capabilities to it. So we're going to figure out what that is later once I get to that point, but it seems like my parts are being made a little quicker now, so maybe that's what that is doing. I also added a large storage container on the back right there, and some extra conveyor or conduits right there to get the inventory into there because I was running out of space. And basically I broke down our ship over there, the little drop pod that was right there, and I have a spawn point. I don't know how to change that to be over here. So you guys let me know in the comment section on how to change that kind of stuff, because I don't really know how to change where I respawn at. But basically I set up some batteries over here, and I need to I guess set up these batteries. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to say actually? Geez, I am trying to build the battery, so I need power cells. So I think I ended up making a few power cells. Took me a little bit to figure that out. That is why I ended up building that thing right there, because I couldn't figure out how to build the power cells. So how many do I need? I need 80. Holy mackerel. Okay, let's see if I have 80. Do I have 80 of those? Where are they? I have 194. So let's grab these out. Put those in. Wow, those things must be super heavy. There's got to be a way for us to store more items and everything like that are heavier. Like, how do we upgrade our guy to be able to hold more stuff? Or do I just have to keep running back and forth? Like in all the tutorials and everything that I've gone through, nobody's really addressed that. So they just seem to have unlimited storage capacity. So that's built. We still have more to add to it. So let me do this for a little bit and get these things finished up. Seems I can only carry 23 at a time. Got the batteries in place. I put 2 down just to prepare for future stuff. And now next, I want to extend this platform. I want to build a landing pad over here for building our next ship and everything, or our mining ship, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do a little pad right here. I'm going to build something and then kind of fill in all these grates and everything to be a little more aesthetically pleasing and completed. So give me a little bit to do that, and then I'll see you guys here in a second. I have now put a floor on our base, and I put a little ramp up here, and this is going to be our little pad for our mining ship. And so basically, I guess what I'm doing is I'm starting off with a little landing gear, kind of following someone's tutorial on good old YouTube and someone else's setup for building a landing ship, since I've never done it before and I'm not really sure what all we need. So I'm kind of going off of that, and I'll put the dude's link in channel. I think it goes by, what the heck is his name? Splitissel or Splitissy? I don't know how you say that. Anyway, so yeah, I'll put his link in the YouTube description and everything, and you guys can see how he's building his ship, and I'm kind of going to use it as a somewhat blueprint for building our little mining ship. And right now I need to get materials for the landing gear that we started off with. So I'm going to click on that and then click that little guy and add it here. And then what else we need? We need like the cockpit. We need a cockpit too. So where's that? Which one are we going to use? Let's see. Probably this guy right there. And not really sure. What do we need? We need steel plate for that. So we also need to put a block down on top of this thing. So let's do a little tiny block. Let's make small blocks. We might have to build that thing first. I don't know if it's... Do we have it on the right side? Is it right side up? I have no idea. Let's build it first. Let's grab the materials and then just see if we can build this thing. It should auto lock to the base. That's the whole idea using this landing gear, is it will lock to the base since we're building it with small blocks. So apparently with small blocks you cannot attach these small blocks. I can see how these kind of snap on the grid. So when we switch to small, they don't really snap. They just kind of auto do their thing. So we're just going to put that right there. And I'm going to do a couple up like that. And then, let's see, the cockpit thing. So we need that. I don't know why I keep hitting the C key. So let's do the cockpit. And let's add that one in there. And we should be able to come over here and middle mouse button on that. And that fills our inventory with enough supplies to build this guy. So we should be able to, well, we might have to raise up and just stick it on there and put it like so. I'm going to build it this way, I think. So we're going to have like a docking port somewhere over here on the back so that we can unload our cargo. So I think I'm going to make this the front and this the back. So we'll just start it like right here. Plop that down right there. And then we should have enough supplies to build this. There we go. Alright, we have kind of enough supplies. So I might have to go over here and click on this to see if we have enough. What do we need? We need bulletproof glass. Bulletproof glass. I don't think I've made that before. Bulletproof. It's right there. What is that made out of? Huh. I'll make a couple of those. Not really sure what that is. Where did that go? What's going on with our... Why is it... Oh, that's the shadow. I thought my screen was tripping out for a second. Alright, let's take that and see if we can... There we go. Oh, we need 30 of those. Holy cow, I didn't realize we needed that many. Alright, I just ran into the wall there. So, 30. Let's do... Yeah, that should do it. And those are going to build up pretty quick. There we go. Got that thing built up. And then next... Let's see, next... Okay, so next we need a mining thing. So, let's see... Kind of want to put 2 of them on. But do we have the ability to make that? Or is it drill? Where is it? Is that it? That's slot number 9. Okay, so we could put 1 in the middle, looks like right there. We have to connect with those holes. So maybe we'll put that like yay right there. And then, okay, and then I guess we could put some on the side too, but let's go ahead and make this thing. Where is that? Drill, oops, not dill, drill, and let's click that, add that to our thing. We're going to remove that one, and then come over here, hit middle mouse button, and that gives us a bunch of materials to build this thing. So let's see how much we actually get to do this. Oh, enough to make the whole thing. Alright, cool. Okay, so I guess, can we do that again? Can we do another one and stick it right there and then one right there? Will that work? Let's find out. See how much supplies we have. Yeah, we need more. We need more. And crap, okay. Yeah, alright, so we need drill and middle mouse button, middle mouse button. There we go. That puts 2 in our queue. Get the supplies for that. Yes. Okay, and then I see that we have a drop over there too, a little drop pod that came down. So we need to go get that. Get the rest of the stuff. Okay. This will give us... There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's put all our stuff up over here. Clear our inventory. Here we go. And then let's refill our energy real quick. We're off to go get this drop. Where the heck is it? That's over here. Here it is. Alright. It's pretty close. Super close. Let's see if it's going to run away from us. Where the heck? Oh. That looks way different. I have not seen it like that before. Okay. Get a little grinder out. Let's open this thing up. That's not... It is like still firing downwards. Wow. Okay. How do we turn this thing off? Hello? How do we turn you off? I'm afraid if I flip it over, it's going to disappear. So, I don't know what that is, but it's just that's a battery. But let's just destroy these things. Now keep it from flying away. Hello? Yeah, see, it's still, I think it's still trying to fly off. There we go. Alright, we gotta get it to its top, so flip over. Flip over. There we go. There we go. Alright, so now we can see if we can win something. And we didn't. Man, that is, we don't really get much off that. Alright, we got just a regular drill and a med kit. Okay, well, that's different. What else is over here? Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Let's grind it up and get back to the base. Okay, back at our base, and we can chunk all these supplies that we got from there into this. And now we need to come back over here, and we need to put I believe it's a converter thing, a conveyor. So, oh my gosh, I cannot type. Conveyor, junction doodad. So let's throw that in, and we should be able to rotate through some things here. Let's see what we need here. Here it is. It's called a conveyor converter thing. Looks like we need to stick it on like so. What do we need for that? We need interior plates. There we go. Stick that on, and should be able to build that. There we go. And then we put a storage container on. So that's the next thing. A storage. No. It's called cargo. And I already have it in my menu. Okay. Just add that there. Come over here. Grab the supplies for it. And then 7. Let's see. We probably need to use the medium size. So we have to rotate it like that. There we go. And then we can build this guy. There, we need more parts. Okay. So I'm pressing middle mouse button in case you guys are wondering to collect the parts, but I might have too many things. Let's see. Alright. What does it need? It needs motors and construction. Okay, we might have to build some things here. Oh no, we have plenty. Why is it not? Let's see if we have it now. What? We need 2 computers. Weird, I wasn't putting it in. There it goes. Alrighty. Okay, so now we need batteries again. So we're gonna find some batteries. Is that right? These guys right there. Okay. Put these on like so. I want to see if we can put, let's see, does it go up high? No. Alright, we need steel plates now. Shoot. Alright, grab some steel plates. There we go. And can we put them up like one right there? Oh, what is that? Your base is shaping up. Now you have a battery. You can start expanding your base even more. That's weird. I put 2 batteries down right there. Why did I not get that message earlier? All right, can we put one down below right there, and then one up top, so, and then one right there. We're gonna do 4 batteries, which sounds like a lot. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You can find ores by looking for dark or bright spots on the ground. Okay. Alright, that filled us up there. I need to go get more iron. So let me go drill out some more iron here. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, I ended up getting the rest of the materials needed for this guy here. So finally have 4 batteries on this guy. We got 3 drills and our little cockpit thing right there. And then the next thing that we'll have to do is add a bunch of thrusters and then a little docking port that will unload everything from this. So yeah, so we're getting there. I still have a little bit of ways to go on building this guy. So I'm going to end the episode here. I think it's a good stopping point, and then when we come back, we'll finish this up and then start testing it out and digging for some ores, because right now I have to go grind for more materials to build the docking port and the thrusters things. So those are going to take a lot of resources, because we're going to use a little bit larger size than what normal starter ship would use. So I just want to go ahead and grind for those materials, and that way when we get back in the next episode, we'll start off with plenty of supplies to build that. So anyway, you guys let me know what you think of the episode and what you think of this game, and if you have any advice or feedback on how I'm setting up my base and my power, and if this location is good, or anything that you know about this game, would really help me out a lot. And make sure you guys like and subscribe on the video, and I would really appreciate it. And then I think I just saw a drop come down, so I might go get that. But anyway, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks a lot.